Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the draw stream. Today we will be drawing. I know, crazy. You would never expect us to draw on the draw stream. Frankly, it's unheard of. But here we are, doing exactly that. Alright, get some sippy. For now it's just me. Hopefully we have some people trickle up later on. We'll see. But I think we're gonna pick up right where we left off last time. Pardon the Windows notification. Where we left off last time. Working on page 1. Page 1 of Mage Hunter. Super exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and transition streams here, or scenes here. And show you all what I'm working on. Ooh-wee. Page 1. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm thinking of doing the establishing shot last, just by virtue of it's going to be the most difficult one to draw. And then I want to be okay with the face here, but I might have to go back to it. Actually, I might have to go back to it now because it's kind of wigging me out here. She's got kind of like a fisheye thing going on. I don't want that. Let's find the layer I'm supposed to be editing on. Oh, good. I drew these in a separate layer. Wow, I did not realize I was that intelligent. That makes me feel a lot better about this. Let's go ahead and move that in closer. I mean, well, yeah, these are the pupils, so this makes the most amount of sense, I think. Let's move this one in a little more. Cool. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, we're getting right back into it. Hope everybody who's watching this had a good Labor Day weekend. Hopefully some cookouts were enjoyed. Some merriment was made. Oh, actually I kind of want to keep that just because, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll ramble about stuff since nobody's here but me. Talk a little bit more about Mage Hunter. I haven't been super transparent with what I'm doing with Mage Hunter. Mainly because when it comes out, I want it to be sort of like an experience that takes you by surprise, I guess. You know, something you can experience without having all the foreknowledge. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. All the foreknowledge of what happens, I guess. Ultimately, though, if you go through and watch every stream, you're gonna know what happens. Because I'll probably be drawing every single page on stream. But yeah. Topic for today. We'll roll the dice on it. Actually, no. I was having a conversation in another server. I think this is probably good because this kind of orchestrates my thought process on Mage Hunter, and I guess when I make stories in general. Obviously, I'm not making any claims that I'm super good at writing stories. I have this bound tool, but there we go. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, you know, I'm the best. I'm really good at writing stories and coming up with ideas. Where did my layer go? I was just using it. That's bizarre. I've never seen that before. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I am premier story crafter, Mr. Kingpin, right? Not necessarily the best at this, and I don't think, I mean, I've only really been doing this for a few years, so I wouldn't call myself a professional. I don't exactly have like a hit series or anything. There we go. This is the layer I want. Should probably name these layers at some point, huh? Yeah, I don't even know what's on this layer. Oh, that's what that's on. Oh yeah, that makes sense. We'll go ahead and solidify all these choices here. Yeah, and then that's just on the sketch layer because I fucked up. But yeah, I mean, I was talking to another guy in another server. He's trying to put together his story, I guess. And he's telling me that he's trying to do a magic system. I was like, oh, okay. I kind of know magic systems, right? I've spent a lot of time thinking about magic systems and reading books and watching shows with different magic systems. You know, you get kind of a feel for how these things are written and what a good magic system looks like, and so you can kind of create a map in your mind of what makes a good magic system, you know. And there's plenty of like videos on YouTube about it, plenty of resources to go through and piece by piece, and everybody's gonna have their own ideas of what works and what doesn't, and what they like and what they don't like. So it becomes a bit of a messy topic when you get really into it. But personally, I'm of the opinion that actually it's kind of simple. I think what differentiates bad magic systems or just okay magic systems from good magic systems is how they integrate with your story's themes. And to illustrate what I mean by this, when this guy was talking about this magic system he had in mind you, I don't think he ever actually specified how the magic system worked. So I'm not sure on a technical level whether it was like all that interesting or not. I hadn't gotten that far with him. But yeah, he's telling me about that he wants help on his magic system, specifically in like critiquing it or whatever. You know, he's stuck on some few things, he's trying to figure out what he should do with it, that kind of deal, and he's asking for people's input. And I think what he wanted effectively was somebody to ask him what it was, so that he could just I don't know, talk out loud at somebody. In a sense. I mean, this is all on Discord, so it's all text messages. But I think the idea he was going for was he could talk it out with somebody, and that would get the creative juices flowing, in a sense. Which I understand. I've done that before. I go and talk to people about stuff in order to get better to better solidify how I think about them, right? If I've got an idea, sometimes it's just easier to talk to somebody about that idea to flesh it out rather than sitting alone and thinking about it on my lonesome. So I got where he was coming from, but before I go into stuff like that, what I want to know is because my judgment call, my immediate judgment on whether or not I think a magic system is good, is how well it integrates with the story's theme, as mentioned earlier. So the first thing I immediately ask him is, well, what's your story's theme? You know, what's the theme of the story? And then, does that theme integrate? Does your magic system integrate with the theme, with that theme that you're going for? And his response to this question was, the theme of the story is choice. The magic system embodies this theme by allowing those who use the magic to choose to use the magic for good or evil. And if you're listening to this, you probably get kind of where I raise an eyebrow here. You've probably figured out for yourself where the problem is, as it were. Did I set this up wrong? I think I might have set this up wrong. I probably did. I probably messed this whole up. This probably needs to be 2-point perspective. Me and my artistic ability, or lack thereof. Look at me. So yeah, he told me basically the theme was choice, and then of course the way the magic system embodied this theme was by him choosing, by his characters choosing to use the magic for good or ill. And this kind of put me in an interesting predicament, because it's like, okay, I wanted a theme, he gave me a theme. Choice is a theme, I guess. Like in the broadest sense of the term. It's technically a theme. And I can't really deny that. I mean, yeah, it's like, but it's not, it's an incomplete theme, is I think what it represents to me. So, you know, I go in, I ask for a clear-cut theme, and he gives me choice, which is, you know, this is a nebulous idea, right? Choice can mean a lot of different things, and it can be universally applied, which is a problem. You know, if you have a theme that's universally applicable, then is it really a theme? Like, at what point do we decide, okay, what we're talking about is not a theme per se, it's a fledgling idea. So I tell him this, you know, I make it very clear, hey, buddy, pal, this theme it's too abstract. You need to wrangle it in. You need to close in on a particular thing. And I gave him some examples of what the theme, you know, what a specific theme would be. Something that's a little more tenable here. Oh, I don't have that put in far enough. It's what I want. Something that gives kind of like a... Is this really what I wanted? Is this really what I wanted? Yes. Theme. So I gave him some examples of what I thought, you know, would be a better fit for his theme, right? Like, maybe he would want to, I guess, extrapolate the theme into like choice under specific circumstances. Like, I don't know, is the choice to do good difficult? You know, is there a particular difference? Like, maybe his story would be around the theme of, you know, choice choosing a worse option for a better outcome, right? Like, do the ends justify the means? You know, you can do a lot of interesting stories. Obviously, it's not a totally original idea, but the point isn't originality. The point is centering your story around a proposition, you know, entertaining an idea, as opposed to you know, just writing a story for the story's sake. You know, having a story that has, you know, a plot where characters go from point A to point B, I guess regularly, finding their way around things. This is all well and good, you know. This is how a lot of stories start. But what people latch onto, and what makes great stories, is a central, comprehensive theme that maybe doesn't have a message, but touches upon, I guess, argumentation. It's a good way to put this. It's like a back and forth, you know, ideas between different things, having different ideas about a topic. So, for example, if your theme was do the ends justify the means type of thing, you would get a story that pitted somebody who thought yes, the ends justify the means, against somebody who thought no. And so you get with a strong central, or a strong core theme, what you get is a story that has a lot of push and pull, and that's really what you want with a good story. You want something where there's this central idea to your story that characters have to contend with, and then how they view that theme, how they relate to that theme, eventually informs their, you know, their growth, their story arc. But, I mean, all in all, you don't necessarily have to have that for a story, but I think, my opinion, I guess, I think that's what makes a good story, you know? I think that's what makes a story good, is when the theme is clear and concise, and people, you know, you get your readers, your viewers, whoever's consuming, you know, the story, whoever's engaging with the story, you get them to think about the theme and how the characters think about the theme. So, very important stuff, at least in my view. And this is a bit of a problem for me with a lot of people who come in. You know, I guess they're not coming to me specifically, but I see a lot of people talking about how they want to make their stories, and they don't have strong foundations for the stories. And so, I mean, a lot of people will say you don't really need a strong foundation, you just need to go and make those mistakes and learn from them. Which I think is somewhat true, but it's a little daunting to just make mistakes over and over and over again and not get anywhere, because you don't understand the principles that your mistakes are violating, right? Because in a sense, you know, there's principles that are being violated when you make a mistake that you're not necessarily privy to, unless, you know, that information is outwardly expressed. It's kind of my point. So it can be hard to learn from a mistake if you don't know why what you did is a mistake. And if you're struggling with writing something, typically that's where you're having the issue, is that You violated some kind of principle, and you don't know what it was or why it existed, so you don't know what was going wrong in that instance. You just know that something was wrong because the end result feels wrong, but you don't actually learn from the mistake until you figure out what it is that you did that was wrong. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think he's, you know, wrong for not having a theme necessarily, but again, if you want a strong power system, if that's what you're going for, you want a magic system that's going to elevate your story as opposed to hinder it, you need to really think about what that theme is. You need to come up with something concrete and how you want to portray that theme. You want to build your characters around their relationship to the theme, all of that good stuff. And then to tie the whole story together, the neat little bow, you want your magic system to embody that theme. Magic systems are really good at this because they capture audience imagination, right? You've got an interesting magic system, you can really pull people into that. They start thinking about how, you know, what they would do with this magic system once they if they lived in that world and they could use it. And that's really good because once they're engaged on that level, they get to watch how your characters utilize the magic system, and then you can subtly convey your thematic undertones through the ways your characters interact with the magic system, and that creates compelling story. So with something like choice, it's kind of difficult because it's like, okay, well, this is a universally applied concept. Every magic system employs choice. Every story has choice as a factor, you know. Characters make choices. That's usually how stories progress, is characters making choices. I think that's kind of fundamental to the whole premise of what a story is. So if your central theme is that my theme is the theme of choice, you know, it's like, okay, well, what about it? You know, you need to elaborate on that. You need to be specific about that. Otherwise, it's just kind of vague, and and people don't like it when the core of your story is vague because it feels like something's missing. And a central through line like a theme can really help make a story easy to digest. You know, if you've got a lot of moving parts in a story, it's a really good way to keep the reader engaged even despite those moving parts, because they all feel interconnected, because they all, at the end of the day, refer back to that theme. And so it ties everything neatly together. Just don't make your theme so vague that it is practically, for all intents and purposes, fundamentally, it just exists as a vague, not really differentiated piece of media from anything else. You know, it's like, you never want your theme to be a concept. You want it to be an idea about a concept, which I think is getting lost in the weeds for me. But to explain what I mean by that exactly, I would say you don't want your story to be about love. You want your story to be about how people who have been betrayed struggle to love. You know, you want to give it a little more specificity so it doesn't get lost in the weeds, because there's plenty of stories where it's like, okay, love is a theme here, but like, how is it a theme? You know, what specifically sets it apart from other stories about love? And that can be difficult. That can be difficult when you're just starting out, because you've got all these ideas and you want to tie them together, but you don't want to have a bunch of good ideas, set your theme, and then realize, okay, half of my ideas don't even apply to the theme now. And so I think people mess up there. I think people get cold feet with doing themes because they're afraid. They're afraid that, you know, what they have already won't mesh well with those themes. And I get that. I've definitely gone through that, you know. But ultimately, at the end of the day, themes are important. The through line for your story is important if you want people to engage with it. So that was the conversation I had. It didn't really go anywhere. He didn't seem terribly receptive to the idea that his story needed a theme. And maybe it was the way I presented it, you know, maybe I was, you know, in my text I came off as maybe a little hostile, or maybe I came off as self-important, or a bit of a, I don't know, a know-it-all. But if you want to make, what am I looking at? Basic electro swing tutorial. Thanks, buddy. I really wanted that in the middle of my music. Where was I with that? I need to stop getting distracted by the most mundane thing. It's actually gonna drive me insane, because I keep losing my own train of thought over it. But I think if the guy was in front of me right now, we were talking face to face, I would hash it out with him. I'd ask him, you know, like, what do your characters feel about choice? You know, is the character, does your primary antagonist feel like, you know, he bears some kind of burden with every choice he makes, and so he oversteps the boundaries of what exactly it means to choose? Or, you know, how maybe he doesn't believe in choice, maybe he doesn't actually believe anybody makes choices, he thinks everything's predestined. You could go that route with it. There's a lot of different ways you can take this concept, but they all have to be, you know, specified to a degree. It has to be it has to be more than just choice. It has to be, what do people think about choice, or what is this idea about how choice works that is compelling, that is that your characters will struggle with in the story. I don't know. That's sort of my ramble for tonight. I guess the way this reflects in Mage Hunter, I wouldn't say Mage Hunter is about choice in general. I feel like ultimately every story is about choice, you know, naturally, but Mage Hunter is more about I don't know what it's about yet. I'm still working on that. Maybe I'm a total hypocrite for demanding so much of him when I don't even know what the central theme of my comic is. I don't know if I wanted this guy to be shaded or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna give him too much detail just by virtue if he's so far in the back. If I had to give Mage Hunter a central threat, what would Kidius Maximus do? Thanks, Bretto. Appreciate ya. For reminding me. That I'm not alone in this world or something. I don't know. Chat's pretty dead today. It is what it is. Central theme. What would be Mage Hunter's central theme? Death and destruction. We'll go just as nebulous as everybody else with it. He's the only one watching this stuff. Hey Nick. Don't be dead today. Become life incarnate. I would gladly join you in VC, but you went woke. So true. I'm a Bernie Sanders Bernie Sanders supporter. I don't know why English became so difficult for me. Gabe isn't real. He's not a real person. I think his torso's probably too short, if that's how long his arm is gonna be. I feel like you face planted last time we played poker. Like, you had a couple lucky hands and then you absolutely got obliterated. I don't think you're ever gonna find Gabe with a free weekend. He is either with his girlfriend or with his gaming buddies. The ones he hangs out IRL. With IRL? With IRL. Well, what was I talking about? Completely lost my train of thought. It was last time you played with me. I'm currently up by a lot because I played with Jimmy, Gabe, and Breads. I'm glad. I'm glad you're getting your reps in. There's gonna be a poker world champion. Until he discovered his new girlfriend is also cheating on him with Jamal. Okay, buddy. If you say so. I feel like I was trying to come up with something. I was very lost in thought. And then just seeing Bretto snapped me out of it. He's like, there's this kooky guy on screen. Now I have to humor him. The dealer for poker at Hollywood Casino. At a Hollywood Casino or a place called Hollywood Casino? So I feel like you could go either way with that. I don't even know if this guy needs his hands splayed out like this. I keep switching to my pencil tool. A fat thumb here. America's 11. No, the Hollywood Casino and... Oh, okay. Bros hitting us with the... hitting us with the location finder. Something about this hand doesn't look right, but I'm not gonna super worry about it. Brother, why your hand look like that? He's got some pretty sausage fingers for how skinny the guy is in the drawing, so. You should rob a casino like in Ocean's 11. Real and true, I would love to see Ocean's 1, where it's just Nick robbing a casino. Go get him, Mr. Murica. I believe in you. I'd like to make this sausage finger a little smaller. A little skinnier. There we go. Whoa. Why did it do that? Why would you go and do a thing like that? Okay, I think I moved his shoulder in, but his arm's still pretty long. Didn't give this guy a defined face whatsoever. I just phoned in that sketch, really. His wrist looks weird. His wrist looks fine. At least from at this low resolution. Doesn't need a super detailed wrist. I think if anything, the hand's at a weirder angle for the wave. But we can live with that. He'll be fine. He'll live right through it. Yeah. Getting caught up with how much detail I need to actually add to this. And just give him some... the insinuation of hair. He doesn't actually need hair. Maybe he is just bald. Who knows? I don't know if I want him to be bald. Maybe the head's at the wrong angle. I don't know why I'm doing so much second guessing on this though. Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit better. Don't want to have him standing straight up. Apparently you can just type fat in a short message, or YT is just messing. I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're not allowed to insult people by calling them fat in chat. Sorry, buddy, it's over. Damn. Now the torso is definitely too long. Maybe I just bring it in a little bit. Yeah, I think I can work with that. I'm super pissed off, but I can't remember. How can I ask a British person for a cigarette now. You can do it politely. I didn't realize you were in contact with any British people, though. I don't think they would like you very much if you were. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should lift him up a little bit more. I don't think that much of his lower torso would be obscured. Even with where he's standing. No, I think the hand is proportional to his wrist. He's not like a super thick wrist guy. I think if I wanted to go crazier with the perspective, I could probably... Well, no, I don't think I would want to do that. Guy's not balding or middle age, so I won't fuck up his hairline. Broski gets a normal hairline. The arm looks fine to me. Oh, I see. I want it in the frame. I don't want it touching the border of the panel here. I think it's probably good enough. I probably live with that. I think the arm over here is probably too far in. I keep switching to the pencil tool. This is driving me up a wall. Probably should have done that on a different layer. Nah, it's fine. I can just do this instead. Won't ruin the composition here. Okay, the shirt would probably, it's not like tucked in or anything, so it's probably gonna come down lower. Good enough. Yeah, anything worse and I can fix it in post. Maybe that does need to come out further. I'm gonna be stuck on this guy all night. Not the best way to do this. I don't know how much quality I'm gonna lose. shrinking them down this much, but not too bad. About it still doesn't seem right to me. So it's really freaking hot in my room all of a sudden. What's the temperature outside? Whatever, I don't care. We keep going. I don't know what that being from. I'll figure out something better to do. Leave his arm. His arm here. It's looking whack. It's so wild. There we go. I think this will do. Like a trowel or something. Something he's using to lay the adhesive for the brick. I think that makes the most sense. You gotta be careful not to obscure everything with detail. Doesn't need a lot of detail, he's so far away. Whatever. Excuse me. Now, I was trying to have a conversation about something and I got completely derailed. I don't remember what it was. Give him a face. This guy deserves a face, okay? Good enough. Well, yeah, because our character's off to the right here, so I'm gonna have him looking at her. Good enough. Look how much detail is lost when we zoom out of the page. I gotta get better at that, but I don't really know how to fix that one. Let's go back down here and add some guides for the stones here. Wrong ruler. Yeah, I guess. I see. Oh, let's at least keep it even. Yeah, I can go with that. No, don't do that. Okay. Those will be my guidelines. Put those on there. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Was it theme? Was I trying to think of a central theme for Mage Hunter? I think the main theme for Mage Hunter, if I had to give it one, if I had to assert a central theme for Mage Hunter. How would I word that in a way that sounds compelling and not totally dumb? So true. Hunting mages. But who's he? Do you know who he is? Nobody knows who he is. There's like an idea in mind that I can't quite put into words. It's too abstract of a concept in my mind. This is what happens when you run into something head first and you don't really take too much time to consider what you're actually doing. Oh man. I just realized how ridiculous that stone looks like being that long. I guess I did stretch it to fit the sketch. That was my bad. Gotta forget the sketch for right now. The sketch is not important. I don't actually want that gap to be that big. Ooh. Oh, the man who hunts the mages. Clearly it's a story about women who have more power than they should. That's the main theme. Matriarchy bad. It's my central theme for the comic or something. Something is maging the children. Amazing grace. How sweet the liquor. Maybe it's gonna be about how satanic magic is. Gonna hit them with the actually witches are evil. Everybody will love that. That's what people come to fantasy stories. It's what they come to see in fantasy stories. There was another conversation I had. Somebody was telling me that I was priming a character to be unlikable by virtue of making them hostile to the concept of magic in a fantasy story. Because fantasy stories, fantasy stories all set an expectation within the reader that magic is good. Magic is good, actually. It is based in epic. I don't know if I agree with that. Because it's like, yeah, magic is cool in fantasy stories. Have you ever stopped to consider whether or not magic is good in fantasy stories? You know, is it a force for good? Is it a force for evil? Instead of just a, I guess, a tool. Because it's usually represented, or presented, I should say, usually presented as a tool, as opposed to something that is inherently good or evil. So I think if you write magic to be like this thing that, oh, it's actually kind of inherently evil. I guess there are stories I could think of that have something like that baked into the premise. But I think I prefer it magic as kind of this corrupting power. This dark, evil power. Because when I was writing Mage Hunter initially, I was thinking it up as a kind of like an adventure game for tabletop RPG. It's like a campaign setting. And I wanted to use like those older D&D Vancian magic systems where it's like you've got this set spell list and all these spells are like these highly researched phenomena that you have to train thousands of years. You have to train for years in order to master, or not even master, but you have to train for years in order to use effectively, like, at all. And even when you use them, because how swingy of a distribution the D20 is, what they would do is they would make the spell and then they would write all the different ways the spell can, all the different effects a spell would have based on what you would roll on the D20. So like a teleportation spell could do like several different things to you based on how well you rolled. So if you rolled like very poorly, you know, you teleport to some part of the room, but you're now this like amalgamation of flesh, like you teleported inside out or something. Or, you know, you roll like poorly, but you know, it's not so bad. You missed the DC by maybe, you know, 5 or 6 points. And your spell just fails and you forget the spell. You forget how to do it. It like disappears from your mind. And then you had like varying degrees of success where, you know, you did really well on the spell, so now... Oh, I forgot to draw this frame at all. Amalgamation, like a consolidation of different factors, so like several things being squished together. But that was like the original thought process. It was like, okay, so as the more you use magic, obviously, the more you hit those different distributions in the D20, right? Because that's just how probability works. If you roll a D20 enough times, you're bound to get everything along that distribution. I don't want to call it a curve because it's not a curve, but along the scale of 1 to 20. So eventually, as the game progresses, your caster, your wizard or whatever, would slowly get corrupted by using the magic. So the more he used it, the more risk he incurred to himself. That was the whole conceit of Vancian magic systems. That's how they operated. I really like that idea. D&D doesn't really incorporate that idea anymore. So they prefer... People get so attached to the characters they make, they don't want them to become, like, uglier. But it also insinuated that magic was like this dark, corrupting force, as opposed to just like a thing everybody can do. Because if it's a thing everybody can do, and it doesn't really incur a lot of risk, like taking more common versions of D&D that people understand, like 3.5e or 5e. When you cast a spell like teleportation, you're not incurring any risk other than the spell fails and it just eats up a spell slot, and you can't, you have to do a long rest before you get that spell slot back. That is the only risk you run casting a teleportation spell in 5th edition D&D. Whereas, well, I already explained kind of how the varying degrees of success and failure that you would get in something like the 1st edition of Dungeons and Dragons. Does this look too clean? Kind of does. I think I fucked up a little bit on the line weight here. But yeah, it insinuates... My main point was that magic in Dungeons and Dragons was like this evil force. That, you didn't see a whole lot because people were too scared to use it, because it would slowly turn you into this disgusting, decrepit thing that was no longer really human. And this is a really cool idea to me, because it circumvents the problem D&D runs into narratively, where you have this spell like teleportation, but people still transport cargo on horses and buggies. And it's like, why are you using a cart to transport goods across a country when you can just cast a teleportation spell on it? You can just have a bunch of wizards. You can hire a bunch of wizards for infinitely cheaper and just have them cast teleportation on all your goods to get them to where you want. Like, you effectively have a better system than Amazon, than what we have in the real world right now. And, buying things should be deep dirt cheap, because aside from production costs, shipping costs is just like, you snap your fingers and all of a sudden it's there at your doorstep. But that happens a lot less frequently when you have something like Vancian magic, where, okay, teleporting something can end terribly, or you can just forget how to use the spell. And it, obviously, if you really thought about it hard enough, you could probably come up with some creative ways that people would just naturally get around this in order to have their cake and eat it too. But it wouldn't be a widespread solution. Not everybody would have thought of this, whereas you have a spell that's like has 0 barrier to entry. Maybe it's like at most a 3rd level spell, which I don't actually remember what level teleportation is, but I don't remember. I'm very sure it wasn't that big of that terribly difficult of a spell to learn. But the fact that the greater world, like the world at large, especially the one for D&D, if you ever read sort of like the lore compendiums they do, you notice that magic is used in the setting sparingly, which makes absolutely no sense when you play the game, because there's no reason not to constantly be using magic, and the game gives you like thousands of different ways to just replenish your ability to use magic over and over again, and there's no real drawback to using magic. So that was a whole detour of the point I initially wanted to make, in that Vancian magic systems inspired me, because I liked how they insinuated, wow, I'm so proper. I liked how they insinuated that magic was actually kind of evil, and was like a force that you didn't really want to engage with if you were a normal person, and something you only really wanted to, like, use at all if you were already kind of a crazy person off your rocker, and you were willing to accept, you know, the risks of turning into this eldritch being monster type thing that, you know, not even your mother would recognize or love ever again. So I guess that's kind of what I want, a nicer, more succinct way to put that in order to describe Mage Hunter, because I think that's kind of what I'm going with Mage Hunter. So I'm taking that expectation of magic being this cool ability that people have, and then I'm exploring the more corrupting aspects of it, and why it might actually be not a neutral tool in the setting, but this force of enduring evil, which, sure, people will use to attempt to do good things, to attempt things that are beneficial for their fellow man, but are ultimately at great cost to them. And then I guess the central question is it worth it? And you'll just have to read to find out. That's I don't even have the answer to that one. I wouldn't know what I would put as the answer to that one. YouTube has got to stop pausing the music. I need my music. I don't need it, but I want it. This hand looks all kinds of fucked up. I don't know what I was doing here. This is the part where I pull out my handy dandy reference called My Hand. And then I try to figure out a way to look at my hand in this position. It's a bit of an awkward position that I have to look at, because this is not how my hand works. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I got a super clear picture of what I need to do. I also don't want to make that knuckle so freakishly huge. That knuckle should kind of sway from there. I don't know if I want the knuckles to be so pronounced. Because the more pronounced I make them, the less feminine her hands look. That's not what I'm going for. Yeah, I have no idea what to do for this. Well, I guess that makes the most sense, but now it just kind of looks... Well, no, because this is the middle knuckle, isn't it? Yeah, because the thumb's on this side. So this is the middle knuckle. This is the middle knuckle. So that would be the most pronounced of the knuckles in the first place. And then this would be drawn back, because that's for the ring finger, and this is the knuckle for the pinky. I don't know, you would get something kind of like that. But no, that doesn't look right either. Oh, I'm burning up, guys. Melting. Okay. Let's try middle fingers here. Ring finger, index finger. This is the pinky. That's right. This is the pinky. That is not the index finger, that is the pinky. Wow, that just looks phenomenal. Really nailed it with that one. God, this is such an awkward angle to be drawing hands at. It's like, what am I actually looking at here? Yeah, I don't like that at all. Ask ChatGot. ChatGot can't help me. It's like I need to take a picture of my hand, but I need to get it at the specific angle, or else it's not gonna work. I take no responsibility for the way this song sounds. Okay. Alright. Reference time, baby. I need to set my camera on a timer so that I can get in position and do this. Give me 5 seconds. I can do it in 5 seconds. You expected me to say kill yourself to ChatGot? How is ChatGot gonna get me if I tell him to kill myself? Okay, is that a good enough reference? Yeah, you know what? That's serviceable. If nothing else, it's serviceable. What you up to, Nick? What's going on tonight? Okay. No to me for suggesting chat. For suggesting chat. I need you to clarify that one. Ah! What, did you have to disassemble it and then reassemble it in the room? Even with the reference, I can't seem to do this right. Let's try it again. Dude, party like it's 1920 again. Oh, right on. Well, congrats on the new desk, I guess. I don't know if that's a congratulatory event, getting a new desk. Wow, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this. This kind of sucks. Let's see. That's too long to look right. That is too fucked. Oh. Alright. Why would you do that to me? Just eat my input, why don't you? Thank you, it's an L-shaped and exotic. It's from far mystic lands of China. Very cool. Very cool. Get a little Swalwell action on that desk. In exchange for some state secrets. I have no idea why I made that joke. It was completely unnecessary. There was nothing to gain making a Swalwell joke. Okay, so I think he starts there, theoretically. It still looks a little wonky. It's because there's like this weird separation between the... At least in the reference photo, there's this weird separation I have between my pinky and my ring finger. Just doesn't look like it. I get it, it's okay. No, I figured you'd get it, I just don't know what prompted me to make a joke. Okay. Just kind of immediately rides into the wrist, so I'm gonna have it do that in the illustration. And then there's interesting. There's kind of like a there's a crease in the hand here. I don't know if that looks... It looks good on my end because they have this reference that I look over to, and it's like, oh yeah, that matches the reference. I think I made this part of the hand too long, actually. And nuke that. Oh, I can't go over into that because that's... yeah. How far in? Oh. If I make the wrist too thick, then the whole thing loses. Okay. Happy medium, happy medium. Shit. That's not what I want to do. Oh. I guess that wasn't doing anything? I thought that was my button to merge layers, but I guess it just didn't do anything. Could have gone worse. Nick, are you ever gonna watch JJK? Is that ever gonna happen? I keep asking the same question to Jack, like I'm gonna get a second, like I'm gonna get a different answer one of these days, but it never happens. Yeah, I know what to expect. Give it a little detail since it's so close. Zoomed in so close. Had to leave for like 15 minutes. Oh, they were the best 15 minutes of my life, you know? Dude, weekly routine. Let's freaking go. I think you'll enjoy JJK. I think you will find it very enjoyable. It's kind of like it's kind of got some Parasite the Maxim type beats, you know? This is the worst cover of Putting on the Ritz. I've never heard the original song, so I wouldn't know. I would not be privy to that information. I'll give you the best 30 seconds of your life. Kind of just doing whatever I want with this hatching. Ooh, I might want to make this bigger just for how big I have the other hand drawn. I nicked it. Oh, I've heard this song before. I don't know if this is the song you're specifically talking about, but I know this song. This is kind of a electro swing classic. This is the song that introduces everybody to electro swing. Except for me, I'm cool and got introduced to electro swing. I can't even remember the name of the song. I know you blushed reading that. Yes. I mean, it's hot in here, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for me to be blushing, just based on the fact that I'm dying from heat stroke as we speak. And get a little thumb action in there, baby. Like stuff like that, that's good. You know, I like that. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool musically. It's different. It's good sound. I don't know anything about music, so it's gonna be really hard for me to try and put into words what I like about it. But I like it. Okay, I think somehow I managed to make this work. I'm not gonna say it's, like, super good, but I think it looks good enough that I'm not terribly concerned. I said that and then I looked at it again.
Hi Johnny, it's me. What are you doing tonight? Do you want to...
Alright. Dude, they're gonna fuck. In the song. They're not in real life. Never mind. It's not important. Don't worry about it. Okay. More creases to imply this is where things are bending in the hand. Oh, okay. I think I kind of see where I'm going. I don't know if the solution is to make the thumb longer, though. Let's just try it out for size. It's gonna look a little wonky, I think, but ultimately... Ultimately, we do what we can. We do what we must because we can. Okay, that goes up there and then just kind of disappears behind the knuckles here. Ooh, don't like that. Let's try that instead. A little more of a harsher angle. Yeah, I think that works a little bit better. That can go down this way. Thumb comes across here. Ends up there, and then... Yeah. That looks... little... I don't know. This whole thumb looks scuffed now. I've ruined it. I've ruined it. Can't believe this. Okay. If it curves like that, I think it's a little more digestible. And then wrist comes through here. Curves up and over. That's where the muscle on the arm is. There we go. Folks that came from Italy many years ago. One night he met young Geraldine, a dame from out of town. When Geraldine was dancing, she would all right. I don't know if that arm should be bigger or not. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I think I can be satisfied with that.
Mama was a stripper, so was Geraldine. She learned a strip on Mardi Gras way down in New Orleans. Now Romeo was wacky, he was dizzy for this dame. He learned a dance and got the chance to be Geraldine's new flame. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like
Pause. What the fuck?
if we can jive, that's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground, swing those hips and shake them down. It's rag, it's razzy, it's snazzy jazz.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do there. Adding more detail to the knuckles or something like that. Get the clothing in here. Should probably work with a larger size brush.
Here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Geraldine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this song. Maybe the electro swing was a mistake. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if I really care that much about the movie. Congratulations, Mr. America. You are now the #1 chatter. He's the chatting boy. He's the one who chats. This guy wants to face it. Russia bad. Real and true. America #1. Cake. Oh boy. Trying to think if anything interesting happened at work today. But can't really call it interesting. It's just very annoying. And I don't want this to be the complaining stream. I feel like that wouldn't make for very good content. It's just me complaining about work. Get pretty old pretty quick. Have this bend a little more. Like that. So it looks like it's getting lifted up by a weight. Because it is. Yeah, okay, I can look at that. Is this just like one big album? Is that what I'm getting from this? Yeah. Is that too messy of an illustration? Get rid of that sketch layer so I can really tell. Yeah, I think I actually lose more with the detail than without it. I think this is very much a case of less is more. All of these lines are very deliberate. Okay. Very enjoyable music. Congratulations. No, please, embrace bitching about your products. Sorry, some of us work for a living. Brother, it is 8:34 at night. No, please, embrace bitching about your products. It's 11:38 for me. Okay, alright. Well. I don't know if I want to embrace bitching about my problems when I'm so real with you. Excuse me. Okay. I think maybe having varying line weights would help distinguish foreground from background here. How did I do that? How did I even do that? Just started drawing on the layer above. Crazy. Yeah, I don't want it that. I mean, it's so hard trying to figure out how I want to do this. Maybe I'll do it with the tones, with the half tones. Sorry, I wasn't born in the wrong time zone. What is different about Korean ice cream? It's from Korea. Don't you know? Thing Asia is so much better than Thing. Bredo knows. Bredo gets it. Okay, we get to my favorite part. My favorite part of the illustration is doing this establishing shot. This is gonna be horrible because I have a bunch of different houses and stuff with in different perspectives. I have to draw different perspectives. It's like drawing a perspective ruler with like 5 or 6 different vanishing points, and I have to juggle it all. So this is gonna be torture. We're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, gentlemen. Today we are going to enjoy ourselves with the multi-perspective.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it. I'm perspectiving. Welcome to the call, Filbert. How are you feeling?
Stuffy nose. I'll be honest, I intended to join as soon as I got changed. However, I went to get changed, and then passed the fuck out.
I figured. I wasn't gonna be like, oh, I can't believe this Phil guy isn't here. Gonna kill him. But yeah, I'm glad you could make it to the stream. Hope whatever you got bugging you clears up soon, though. Does not sound like you're having fun. Does not sound like you are having the time of your life.
No, have not been.
Oh, India is Asia too, remember? I think the actual thing I was quoting was Thing Japan versus Thing. Where is this layer? Oh, that keeps throwing me off. You remember when I drew over this sketch layer with my pen, Filbert? Remember how funny that was? How silly, goofy. He's not saying anything, but he remembers. He knows.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of dying. What were you saying? I was drinking beverage as you were talking. I did not hear what you
I
said.
can't believe you were drinking beverage. You thought you could do that?
Yeah, I'm drinking mixed berry green tea.
Actually, kind of sounds good. What was I saying? I don't remember.
You were telling me that I remembered something and you can't remember what I was supposed to be remembering?
Yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember what it was you were supposed to be remembering. This is why you're supposed to remember these things, Phil, so I don't have to. Can't believe this guy, Phil. Cannot believe him. I love working in perspective. It's my favorite thing ever.
Okay, how much does perspective pay? Can I work in it too? Is it a good field?
Nope, it's terrible. You should avoid it at all costs.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real with you, buddy. You
just
drew over something with a real pen. That's what. Oh, okay, yeah. I drew over my sketch layer with my pen, and I was asking if you remembered that.
Do I remember? You've done it 3 times now.
What? I've only done it twice. Shut up. This guy, Phil. Always trying to lie about me. I remember which parts are supposed to be in perspective and which parts aren't. Well, everything's supposed to be in perspective ideally, but there's some things I can't draw in perspective. By virtue of it's a slant. I mean, I probably could draw in perspective, but it's much quicker to just draw it normally.
So tell me, Mr. Kingpin, what delicious meal did you have for dinner tonight?
I had pork roast and mashed potatoes.
Oh, nice. I made chicken adobo for dinner.
Ooh. Chicken adobe? Delicious.
Yeah, I have to pay for the subscription every day until, it exits my body now.
Isn't that just the way? I think I should have just drawn the roof here. Whatever. Lesson learned. How do you feel about electro swing, Filbert?
Electro Swing?
Yeah.
I actually quite like it. But I think a lot of people don't do Electro Swing very well.
That's kind of what I'm getting from this playlist, honestly.
Yeah, there's Oh, why am I blanking on their names?
It's a lot
There's
of...
there's a French electro swing band I listen to a lot of.
Alright. Actually, this should probably look more like that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're balling. We're so back. Subscription-based chicken? Damn it, he beat me through the joke. I mean, by virtue of you're probably hearing this, delayed by several seconds. Seven seconds.
Dude, I'm a ghost sent from the future.
You're the ghost of Christmas future?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. I didn't realize I was in a Dickens story.
You know, I refuse to believe that this mixed berry green tea somehow has 0 calories and 0 sugars in it.
Because it's crazy sweet, yeah.
It's not crazy sweet. For whatever reason, they only had the diet mixed berry. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. It tastes almost identical to the regular product.
Well,
It does apparently have 160% of my daily recommended value of vitamin C, though.
Ah. Well, I mean, can you get poisoning from overdosing on vitamin C?
It just means, I was gonna say, it just means I'm not gonna be catching scurvy anytime soon.
Yeah. It's like, no issue there, I guess.
Ugh.
I don't know how long.
I've never told you
delay
this.
is. I think it's like 30 seconds. That's the delay, but it could be longer.
It's pretty bad.
I don't know if it's bad per se. Delay is kind of a necessary thing for streaming.
No, that's not true, man.
Yeah. It's not Truman. Like President Truman? Saul Goodman? He was not receptive to that one.
No.
Come back to me. My music.
Go, my music!
Very tempted to just start playing the TF2 soundtrack. Just put it on repeat. Think I would get copyright struck for that?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't think Valve's a stickler for that kind of stuff, you know?
If you say so. I don't know. And in fact, I don't think it's even up to Valve. I think it's just YouTube automatic AI fucking content detection, buddy.
Well, it has to be in the content ID system. Which means Valve would have to have put it into the content ID system manually. And I don't think they do that for their music.
God only knows, man.
But we could know too. All we have to do is look it up.
Yeah, but I don't have the energy to do that right now.
Yeah, I'll believe that.
Also, I tapped into your stream and holy shit, I sound like 3 octaves lower than normal, huh?
Yeah, you're in the lower register. Oh, that's right. I can't
Fucking,
draw that
I'm
with
gonna
a
die.
perspective ruler. I have to go looking. Do it the hard way. Yeah.
I forgot I started watching this video yesterday. Fucking Dark Souls 2, but I doubled every enemy and boss. An actual unplayable nightmare of a game.
As you do. Unplayable and a nightmare? That's crazy. Okay. Is that actually? Wow. I didn't realize how extreme that angle would be. Caught me off guard there, dude. Don't you know?
Did you not make a perspective grid beforehand?
What do you mean perspective grid?
I mean, like on the sketch layer, did you not make like a perspective grid based off of your like
On the
desired
sketch layer?
perspective?
No, I eyeballed it on the sketch layer. I am using a perspective ruler on the inks though.
Fair enough.
That's where that crazy angle came from.
Yeah. Okay. I need you to draw a scene in extreme fisheye. Thank you.
I've seen tutorials for how to make rulers for a fisheye thing, and I kind of want to try it, but I didn't make a fisheye shot in any of these panels, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, fisheye is the one of the few perspectives I have actually attempted to do. It's not the worst in the world. It's funny.
It's funny. Well, that's good. I was worried it wouldn't be. I was worried it would be very unfunny.
Yeah, when I was doing my fisheye practice, I decided to do like Shinto gate. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I don't think I have the image anymore because I lost it to the fucking abyss, but you know.
The abyss that is your file.
Well, no, because I made it on I made it on my phone, my old phone whose battery swelled and fucking exploded.
Hell yeah. You never know, Google Images might have saved it. Google Photos, or whatever it's called. I found some surprising stuff saved by my photos. Thanks to,
yeah, all of those photos that were never meant to see the daylight. I know.
Something about this doesn't seem right. I used the perspective ruler for it too, so I'm not sure what a... Oh no. Whoops, I need my perspective ruler back. Gimme. Ah, okay. That's where the roof is gonna end. There.
and he showed me to the gates. The keys had diamond cuts and I can never find the escape.
I want this to be a little loose. Well, not loose, but I want it to be a little obscured. So I want there to be less detail. Down. Okay. I think that works. There we go. I like that. I like the way that looks. Oh, I suppose it would be prudent to make sure that there's some space between this and the yeah. Make it pop a little more. Make her mouth whiter? No. No, I don't think I will. Why would I? Give me one good reason why I would, Brito.
It would make Bretto happy. That's his number one reason.
What if I don't want Brito to be happy? What if I think it's funnier when he's miserable? Oh. 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 That's the one. That's the ticket. Do I need to... Hang on. I don't think I do. Where's the horizon line? Horizon line is there, so maybe I do need to, actually. There we go. Easy fix. That's why they call me... This is why they call me Mr. Artman, you know?
I don't think anyone ever has called you that.
No, they do. Trust. Trust, I'm the art man. Giant jaw, small mouth. I mean, it's not that big. You're just saying shit, man. You're just saying things. This Bredo guy, he has no idea. Wait, but this one is above the horizon. Or below the horizon line, so this is gonna... Ah, I messed up there, though. Wait a minute. What? Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, I drew this in the wrong perspective. Okay. Went to the... It's going towards the wrong horizon line. It needs to be going up here. Oh, but that means that ends. Ah, I messed up. I messed up big time, Filbert. It's over.
Yeah?
My career as the art man is over.
You're fucked, dude.
I won't ever be able to start a video again with, "Hey y'all, art man here."
You'll never get retweets on Twitter, bro.
Nope, it's not happening. It's so over.
The Artman's dark past exposed?
In 4K. Is the lyrics of the song "Short Shorts"? I know you can't ignore. Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Get fucking food in my mouth.
This song is fucking retarded, dude. Yeah, tell him, Art Man. Google Roy L. Dennis right now. I don't think I will. I think Roy L. Dennis is gonna have to wait. He's
That
just
does,
gonna
you know
have
what?
to-
That does sound like what the lyrics are. I'll give you credit for that one. Yeah.
I'll give you credit for that one. You could just say you're right. Is that so hard, Phil? Telling me that I am right is so difficult. The silence is deafening, Phil. Okay, I think I know what
What
he's
the
trying to
fuck
do.
did you say? I didn't even hear you.
Well, I've already forgotten, so it wasn't very important to begin with.
Yeah, if you forgot it, it wasn't important.
Yep, that's how it goes. Nose goes, he's the fat kid. Oh, yeah, okay. I knew this was gonna be a struggle when I started. I knew what I was getting into, what I was signing myself up for. But I did it anyway.
Wow, that's like determination or something, dude.
True. I'm starting to regret this determination thing, Phil.
Damn, don't let the Undertale don't let the Undertale fans hear you, dude.
I hate you for this. I don't know what this is yet, but I hate you for it. That is good enough. That implies something. Ugh, having the time of my life.
You sound like it, buddy.
Sorry, I'm still in mourning.
Buddy, it's already night. Get with the program.
Mike, do you have an alter ego? And if so, what's its name and gender? Ask Phil the same thing. What? Do I have an alter ego? Do you have an alter ego, Phil?
Not that I'm aware of.
Wouldn't it just be Phil? Wouldn't Phil and Kingbin be our alter egos in this scenario?
You're telling me you don't have some like crazy furry OC that's like sexually attracted to planes or something?
No, but that's a good idea. We need to start investing early into our exit strategies.
Yeah, you would have never have known anyone who did something like that, right?
Who did something like
What the thing I just described?
be a furry that's
Yeah.
sexually attracted to planes?
Yeah,
Is that what happened to Thunder? I don't remember. I don't.
that
know
is
who-
yes.
Okay. I'm like, who is this guy fucking referencing?
Your mom.
I miss Sunday 1D down Undy. I also don't remember why we called him Thundy 1D down Undy. Do you have an alter ego, and if so, what's its name and gender? Kingpin is my alter ego. And his gender is frog. I'm doing some frog theming. We're frog themed now. What's Filbert's theme? He's gotta have a theme, you know.
What's my theme? Well, you know, I'm pretty sure I've insisted on this multiple times at this point, buddy. My theme is like Burger and Magic, bro. It's like hit anime series Burger and Magic. That's definitely real. Trust me.
Burger and the Magic. The Magic Burger. Burger.
I don't really know when the burger thing became my brand. People just kind of started trying me with a cheeseburger t-shirt, and now that's just kind of the thing.
What the people wanted.
I guess. I am the one eating oversized anime burgers.
It was supposed to be me, not him. Ah, brilliant lyricism in this song. Finer examples of... I'm starting to wonder if I should just put something else on.
I love that as Silk Song draws closer to release, my entire YouTube feed is just filled with Hollow Knight videos, both present and past, and streamers hopping on the bandwagon last second.
Naturally. You expected them to be there from the beginning in a timely fashion?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, good, because they never were.
They were always too late to my birthday party, man.
Yeah, that'll happen. Ah, I did it again. There. Fixed it. It's all better now.
Is that true?
No, I lied. I lied.
Why are you... I can't believe this guy.
Why am I lying to you?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I did it for me.
This might
It
be
was a
the
frog
saddest day of
kid.
my life.
In the knit school? What does that mean? Frogman Jenkins in the chat. This window is special. It gets the flower box, the thing that sits outside of the window.
What's the point of getting out of bed? Somebody take me by the hand and point me to the coffee stand, and I'll be back from the dead. What's the point of working all day long if you know that you'll be all
I'm gonna
alone?
get rid of this line.
You can come on home, but tell me
All it does is muddy things up.
if you never learn to act.
Shit.
Is it love? Is it lust? Is it just pretend? Is it all that you want? Is it not quite there? Are you ready to go, baby? Or do you wanna know? But baby,
Nailed it. Totally nailed it. Sick nasty.
Oh
so
yeah,
did you
my
wanna-
fucking my Sunday session D&D group. One of my players invited a fifth to the group because the last person we had as our fifth was there for one session, did nothing, and kind of just dropped off the face of the earth.
Epic.
That was forever ago. I don't have any better way to say this. I talked to the dude, walk him through making a character, and he's like the most Reddit-coded man I've ever spoken to.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
I was trying to give him like genuine actual build advice, but in typical fashion, it's just I saw this thing on a funny D&D video. I want to be a necromancer and carry corpses around in a bag of holding. But like Pathfinder's necromancy system is like super in depth and not that exploitable.
Wait, he wants to what?
He wants to play as a necromancer that carries around corpses in a bag of holding, and then use potions of invisibility to go invisible, so he just never has to actually participate in combat.
Okay. That's a bad thing.
See, it's a bad thing because he didn't build anything that would help him with this. He's not put any ranks into stealth. He didn't take like any spells that would assist with this. And my brother in Christ, his AC is 14. Against all of my recommendations. The party is at this point level 6, soon to be level 7. A monster's average like bonus to hit is like +8, +9 at this point.
Yeah. So he's basically cooked.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Fuck this up. I need to redraw this.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh my goodness, it's already been 2 hours.
It has been.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, low AC is fine if you're trying to stay out of combat and you're focusing more on like a roleplay build. But
I suppose we will see how it goes.
if he's doing stealth stuff, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble.
It's just, I've had experiences with similar players in the past where they go, I've seen this funny, silly, haha gimmick build online, but they don't have any system knowledge to make it happen.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you don't want like magic armor or maybe like a spell staff or anything. No. They spent almost all of their wealth on a tier 2 magic bag of holding. So, you know what? All I can do is attempt to persuade them. If that ends up in them getting fucking gibbed, that's on them.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it.
Real.
Actually, I think my error here is the whole backside of this, or the whole side of this house.
The whole backside? Large
Whole
backside?
I'm gonna take this back a little bit. Extend the house. Presto extendo.
That's what I say in the bedroom.
Something like that. Oh, the worst part is I have to keep this side parallel. Oh, that's not so bad. I may have overestimated how difficult that was going to be. Unite that. Siding here. There you go. I'm live with that.
Yeah? Can you?
Nope. Lied. Again. You gotta stop falling for my lies, dude.
Soon you will not be able to bear the weight of your own sins.
Soon I will not be able to bear.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a bunch of goofy, funny guidelines. They just say swagalicious in this fucking song. Phil, I think I'm killing myself. I think it's happening.
Swagalicious?
Yeah, I think it's over for me. They just said it again.
I need you to like Ash Baby vaporize. Thanks.
I'm crumbing.
That's my thing.
I stole it. Stole it for myself.
How'd your peak gameplay go yesterday, buddy?
I got to the caldera and then perished. Again.
You would.
I'm eating Pop-Tarts cold out of the foil. A work of art, so perfect, so loyal. Might have another, keep 'em in my back pocket. Giving me the look, think I might just rock it.
Yeah, the generation was just kind of dog water, and I ended up eating shit so many times. I mean, that's close.
Huh.
Pop-Tart sweet, but with some tea. Let me see that frosting, let me see
Alright, good enough.
Truly art. Redo it 30 times, go fuck it. I'm done.
Fuck it, we ball.
They say it's bad for you.
That's how I felt when I was fucking around with Blender.
Oh, you'll be so happy to hear I used a reference today.
The fuck?
Yeah, I used a reference
Get
to...
the fuck off this stream!
I don't know if you're watching stream, but in 30 seconds you'll get to see what I used the reference for. There you go. Woo.
The hands.
The hands. The Zans. What was I? Oh, that's right. I wanted to go back and put these up. Oh.
No.
No what?
You're not allowed to go back in.
Well, it's too late. I've already done it. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
I'm going to plant a bomb under your pillow.
Well,
It's just gonna be like a solid brick of like sodium phosphate.
putting I'm putting my pillow through the wash tonight. So better luck next time, bozo. Yeah. but
Wow,
we're-
Mage
everyone
Arena
is-
has an update.
Oh yeah, we gotta play that again sometime. Oh shit, we gotta play zombies.
We do
Maybe-
have to play zombies. I didn't pay an exorbitant amount of money to get like bent over the table by goddamn Activision for no
You
reason.
didn't? Aw. Darn it. No, yeah. Thursday night is game night again, so hopefully they don't nuke the servers.
Yeah, it turns out it's every Thursday night at 8 to 9 p.m.
I'll kill myself. I'll do it. There we go. What's next? I think we need to move. Our splendid. Actually, let's just grab this one. Why? I had this layer selected. I don't know why you would do that to me. Okay. E-board, E-board. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying to you, sir? I have to assume that's a yes. Because if it's
Why
not,
would you assume that?
if it's not, I'm killing you. Actually,
Wow,
no,
that was
would be
easier
too
than I thought.
nice. That'd be too nice. That would give you some reprieve. Actually, shouldn't these all be on the same horizon line? Yeah, they should. They should all have the same horizon line, actually. Because technically they're all on the same plane. Although I guess it would be more realistic if they weren't all on the same plane.
Technically.
Yeah. Because the terrain wouldn't be... Fuck, I did it again. 'Cause the terrain wouldn't be even throughout. It makes sense to be. So, I might vary the horizon line a little bit if I'm feeling... I'm
Listen,
feeling
sorry,
extra
bro.
spicy.
Expressionism is superior to realism. Ugh.
Oh yeah? Tell me how you really feel.
I actually don't think I will.
Wow, I get this guy on stream to talk to me and he won't tell me how he really feels. What the hell? What the hell, Filbert?
Is that really all that confusing, dude?
Well, I was hoping for some content, Filbert. I was hoping for some conversation.
Listen, dude, it's all I can do to be like not dead at the moment, alright?
Bro is struggling. People don't know the struggle. These are a little too close. Let's get the eraser since it's not affected by the
I really, I really need people on my Steam friends list to stop purchasing porn games because Steam keeps recommending them to me because other people I know have played them.
Sorry, my bad.
I didn't realize you were into VTubers. That's crazy, Mike.
Dude, the only VTuber I ever liked fucking quit the internet over the
What? What? I'm DMing you the title of
Hogwarts
this
thing.
video game. I have a question to ask. Who did? It was Revy. I have a question to ask this man. I'm DMing you the name of this game, and you can have the same laugh that I just did.
I want to meet this Revy guy. He sounds like a real peach. Sounds like a real character. Oh, I never drew the bush. Whoops. Should probably drew out of the bush, Mike.
Oh.
So I gotta ask you, can I have your number? Can I have your name? Can I have a little of your time? You and I. Can we have a talk? Can we go for a walk? Can I hold your hand?
I'll add the detail later.
Can I take you home tonight? Can I take you
Yeah.
home tonight?
I guess I'm just hard focusing on this. Daddy put feelings in my stream. Bretto! Buddy! Is there something you want to
What?
tell us?
What is it? What is it? What do you mean by this?
Probably means he's retarded.
So,
That
No,
is
this is
all I'm
true.
getting from this.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to
Okay,
you.
we'll have a little variance in
I'm
the
gonna give it to you. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm
in the horizon line, like I said we would.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay, that's gonna be a straight line. No gay lines here. Well, reading the chat like 15 minutes later, we'll do that. What are you insinuating exactly? But I don't read the chat. No. Is that what I'm
yeah,
hearing?
Mike, when are you doing everyone's favorite streamer activity and playing fucking bug snacks on stream, dude?
What is bug snacks?
You don't know what bug snacks is? Get the
No,
fuck out of
haven't
here.
not even the foggiest clue.
I bet Bretto knows what bug snacks is, dude.
Well, that wouldn't be very surprising. Barretto knows.
He's trying. I see. Mr. America is putting together a desk. This music is pretty fitting for me trying to put this fandangled shit together. Fandangled
Oh,
is a
yes.
funny word that is not used enough.
Fandangled. Is that...
All I'm saying, right, is
Stop
bug
dangling
snacks
it.
is $10 on sale on Steam right now, dude. You could be streaming bug snacks.
I could be streaming a lot of things.
Yeah, you should
I choose to
you should stream Fallout New Vegas and add all of the trans mods to it, because I know that you really like those.
The what?
You heard me.
You're unhinged, man. You're crazy, man.
Listen, I'm just trying to say things that you can relate to, you know?
Why do you think I can relate to that? Hmm? Let's hear your reasoning for this.
I don't know, because people always call you a twink, you know?
That and what incarnation? What incarnation I feel like gets some use. It's quite a bit of use.
You got some real chutzpah.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I like it charbroiled. Charbroiled. I can't say certain words correctly because of my nose.
I can't say certain words correctly because of my crippling retardation.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Well, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad.
I'll fucking cry about it? I don't know.
You gotta take the good with the bad, you know? You feel me?
No.
Nobody feels me anymore.
You just have to be like chronically, cripplingly depressed at all times, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, but that would make me like you.
I'm not cripplingly depressed all the time.
Just most of it.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Yeah, I mean, no. This one's firmly behind the horizon line.
I've finally finished eating. Chicken adobo was very good.
Sorry, that was me. I am proud of you for eating that.
For true?
For true. For real. For true.
No one's ever said that to me before.
Yeah, I can tell. Being a real faggot about it. I can tell. Crap, we're on stream. Flipped my mind. Silly me. Drugged up sex with a self-destructive girl, fucking her sugar daddy, to support the guys she worships, overdosing on pills during sex. That's the name of the game?
Yes. I have some questions for Revy. I have some questions for him.
My brother sent me that. He sent some weird stuff in my games.
I had to
Again.
experience it, so do you, man.
I feel like we're talking about two different things now.
Yeah, are you gonna play Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater? It's only $70,
I
man.
don't think so. Not anytime soon, anyway.
You mean tomorrow?
Tomorrow seems pretty soon to me.
Tomorrow.
And I just said not anytime soon, so... I think that would
Tomorrow.
disqualify tomorrow from the running.
Guys, you heard it here first. Tomorrow.
It's just one of those nights.
Apparently Jimmy and Guaki have been playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Sounds like a game they would want to play. It was an interesting way to end the song.
Is that true?
No, I'm lying to you yet again. You keep falling for it.
I think I gotta go to Japan, man. I gotta go to that forest.
Yeah, I'll say.
It's all over, guys.
It's all over but the crying.
No, it's all over but the dreaming.
Okay, this is definitely
I
supposed to go up.
I love how the screenshots for this game tell me fucking nothing about the game.
There is no game.
Oh. Yeah, that explained that.
Punchline is there is no punchline.
I do not wish to play this game anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Hey, wait a minute.
That was yeah. Let's try to avoid that one for a while.
Why? What's wrong with that one, bud?
How to go to subplants? Oh, nothing. It just killed my ears.
You know what? I know what you really need to fix this for you, buddy. I got you.
Yeah, I know this is what you've been waiting for.
Anyways,
You're so cursed. Why do you do these things to me? Why do you
It's
hurt
funny.
me like this? Is it? I'm
It's
not
funny
laughing.
to me.
I'm not laughing. If I'm not laughing, then it's not funny.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yes, it is. Stop lying to yourself.
Wow, I should pre-order Dying Light: The Beast Deluxe Edition for like $75 US. Not actually.
Mr. B.
Dying Light 1 was a good game, sir. Dying Light 2 was a game.
Whoa.
So I don't
Turn off
trust
background.
the third one.
Do I really want to put the electro swing back on? Oh, this one's got an anime girl this time on the...
You do. You're like a real swinger, man.
Whoa. I cannot abide by this slander.
Okay. Ugh.
Oh my... Here we go.
Okay, I'm sorry to inform you, sir, that I believe I must take my leave like 20 minutes before you end stream here, because I think I'm going to get sick.
Okay.
So,
Best wishes to you, my dear friend Filbert. Please do not die.
I know who else will create content for you. I know.
My content slaves.
Remember, guys, sparkle on. It's Tuesday.
It is
Right.
Tuesday.
I'll talk to you probably, hopefully, tomorrow.
Yo.
If not then, when we play Call of Duty Zombies, for sure, definitely Thursday, where the servers will absolutely be up.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, have a good one. I can't believe he's dead. Filbert's dead. So sad. He died too soon, honestly. Oh man. I mean, fighting the perspective on this house, I'm not entirely sure I'm doing any of this right. I think that, yeah, I should end there and then come down there, right? I don't know why this isn't coming together, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. She really likes her piano, I think. I think that's the point of the song. I think that's the meaning behind this song, is she really likes her piano. Okay, let's do... There we go. And then I just put that all in shadow. Get a window here. Yeah, that is way too much. There you go. I think I'm going too crazy with the resolution here. Yeah, we might as well just make that all a big black hole here. It's not gonna matter. 25 is probably about how big the page should be. Bring that roof down a little more. Boom, baby. Baba Booey, as they say, as they said back in my time. Back in my day. For sure, that's what they said. Baba Booey. Perspective over 3. Keep doing that. Bring it down again. Where's the middle? I need to know where the middle is. The center. Oh, that's right. Because I had this all the way over here. This is the center. Gotcha. I'm mumbling again. I'm doing that mumble thing. Losing my mind. It's me, all alone. Okay, I want that to be further out. That there's probably okay. This will be probably a little closer. No, actually, we'll go further. Ah. Go back there. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Give me that pen. And on there. That goes down here. Whoa. Make it thicker. Yeah, that is too high up. It needs to be about here. Yeah, that looks good. Real interesting last part of the stream, I know. We got, what? 9 minutes left. not nearly finished with this shot. But I might just finish the rest of this off stream anyway. Well, probably not, since I'm streaming tomorrow, so that's probably when I will get finished. Realistically, anyway. To clean this up. Ooh. Okay. That's easy enough to just fill in there. Okay. I don't know. This roof needs to be... Yeah, it needs to be thicker because it's closer to the camera anyway. Uh-oh. May have shot myself in the foot with this one. Yeah, I may have shot myself in the foot with this one. Damn it! Thought I had something going here. No, actually. No, I can work this. I can make this work. Guys, we can make this work. Yeah, because it's just gonna be at a... It's gonna be at a tighter angle, but it's still gonna be close to the camera. I'm like super smashing my face into the tablet at this point. So I just want to get this right. Okay, it's a little rough around the edges, but that's fine. We're loud. I don't know, I feel like I'm rushing this part now. It's not gonna look as good. And I don't want that, I want it to look very good. I want it all to look immaculate. But I don't know if that's possible at this point. I think I'm just gonna have to be happy. Just gonna have to figure a way out to be happy with whatever I finish up here. Because moving on is important. What? Oh, okay. Did I accidentally create a new layer? What is this? I think I accidentally created a new layer. Okay. Not gonna worry about it. Onwards and forwards and backwards and onwards. Hang on. Oh yeah. But then where did this come from? Oh, that was drawn parallel to the... Okay, that makes more sense. It's drawn in parallel to the horizon line, which is not what I wanted. This should flow into that one. This one should flow into that one. Okay. Looks like we're getting closer to what I want. I gotta clear that. It's going up here. gonna follow the contour. That's gonna go right there. Excellent, 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 excellent. It's all coming together. So there's no possible way for light to get to that. And it's just going to be black. Okay.
We can all be friends. We can all be friends.
I need that perspective really back. This needs to follow
We can all be friends.
this one.
We can all be
Okay.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
We can all be friends. We can all be friends. We can all be friends. We can all be friends.
I don't think we can be friends. I don't think it's possible. I think we're beyond the point. Friendship is no longer an option.
Oh, it's bound to happen.
Okay. This is under the horizon line, so it is getting some special attention there. How does that work? Right, that would... This corner would connect... it would connect about there. So this would actually just kind of be a shadow. Of how close those edges are together. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's gonna come down like that.
Tell me, do you see the moon on the river? And tell me, do you see the stars in the air? And tell
There we
me,
go.
can you see the world like I do? All alone. But when I'm with
Cool.
you, I feel like
There.
the city is my palace, and you are the queen of all this. And I feel
Yeah. I guess I'll go down there. Okay. Bring back my perspective ruler. Put this in. Have these windows here.
Tell me, did you ever dance with the devil? And tell me, did you ever dance in the rain? And tell me, do you like to play with fire?
Oh, and we've hit the 3-hour mark. Time is 10:54. I'm gonna keep going till it's 11. Well, I'm pretty sure I started the stream at like 7:50 something. Or yeah, 7:50 something. So yeah. Feel like it would have been longer than 3 hours. Maybe I'm just insane. No. No, that makes sense. I am insane. Oh my gosh, she's almost done with the desk. This is monumentous. Monumentous occasion. Oh yeah, that's gonna stand out a little bit more. Okay, cool. Yeah, good enough. And then I'll just do a quick little fill here for other layers. Just black that out. Yeehaw! And we'll do some more guidelines. I think this is gonna be stone too. Maybe brick or something, I don't know. Okay. Whew. Still got quite a few. Oh, houses to draw. But it's 2 minutes till I'm gonna hold off on doing any more work till tomorrow. I can just merge all of these, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. It's all coming together. But coming up on 11, so I'm gonna go ahead and thank everybody for watching, all my viewers, past, present, and future, for showing up to the stream tonight. Thanks Breno and Marika for keeping me company. Kind of lost my mind a little bit during the stream, but it's okay. We made it out in one piece. America might have finished his desk even. Very cool. Yeah. So, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Not next week's stream, tomorrow's stream. Hope to see you there. Adios, amigos. And that's a wrap.